You know what I need? I need an on-air sign so the dogs know to be quiet. What? How y'all doing? Guess what this is about? That's right. Silicone. And not just for implants, but for molds. This is the 32, well, it used to say Ford. Pretty hefty duty. I don't think I need that much silicone, but I didn't know how well the temperature was going to hold up. Here it is. You saw the weight. Let me show you again. I mean, that grill, just the grill came out perfect. If I zoom in, I'm going to forget to zoom out. Look at that deep. Dang it, I need a better camera. Donations will be accepted. Look at the details in the grill. Where are we? I'm zoomed in. And the whole interior, the whole thing's lead. It's 92 grams and something. Zoom out. Damn idiot. Alright, I know it was on the little icon there, but here's the weight. What's it say, 0? I can't see. 92.33, 92.3. I got several of these different colors, but nobody wants to race a 92 gram truck. I've got bone shakers and all kinds of open engine trucks. But they're so difficult to put any weight in. You know. So I came up with my... I got an old video 2 years ago. Secret weights. It ain't no secret no more, Bill. Idiot. Yeah, this Mustang. It doesn't have the windshield. This is my next one. But here's the mold I made out of lead. All right, that's heavy enough, you know? But then, well, I had to cut off the side pipes. It didn't really fit down the track. It kept rubbing. Where's the Hot Wheels track? Well, you know what I mean. And then the front fenders, yeah. But then I put it in there. I could add weights down there too. Stacked them right up. It's 120 something grams. Yeah. Let me put this away. Next is my Toyota Supras. Got one here. Oh yeah, the triplets. Where's the other one? Yeah, here's the triplet. He don't sit right because he's still got screws on the bottom. So anyways, get these out of the way. As you know, well, you may know, I had a heck of a time getting these up to 75 grams. I mean, over here is a mess of tungsten weights. It's off camera, but they're all over the place. I got the new glue. Not really happy about it. I dropped the base, the chassis, and a lot of the weights went. I said, you know what? I'm done. I spent like 2 hours trying to put weights everywhere. I'm done. I'm going with lead. Here's what's left of the chunk that was in there. I mean, and there's pieces all over here. Where that? All over here. Even tried some of these big chunks. But I love the build. I love the body, put it that way. All right. So we're going to make a mold for these. And I'm not going to say, I'm going to try to make a short video because you're all going to start laughing. Bill, you never make a short video. Yeah, I got all these weights over here. I tried every God-given gift I had, and I know what gift I have is. I'm gonna turn this into a fruit. What? I mean, Cheech and Chong, man. I'm gonna turn this cup into a fruit. I'm gonna turn this into a lead casting. I prefer pewter, but it's a lot more expensive, and I don't think the silicone can handle the temperature because it's a little higher. We're going with lead, but if you paint it with enamel, hang on. These guys, these here 8 utes, 10 utes, it should contain anything that might come out. So, where was I? All right, we're getting back to, we're making a mold like this. That's the 32 Ford. I mean, that came out great. I learned to make a bigger flute. I think that's what that guy called it on the video I watched, a flute. And you gotta have these air holes or the lead goes in and stops because the air doesn't come back out. Something about lead is heavier than air. I don't know. I'm not as well. I'm gonna say I'm not a scientist. I'm a mad scientist. Yeah. We're gonna need some of this. This is called Super Sculpty Oven Baked Clay. Why? Because it's kind of soft. Unless you leave it out in the sun like I did. Now, we can make 2 molds. One, like I did Johnny Smoke, just the interior, which came out perfect for that raise, a 58.9 or something, or 59. And that was the old scale. It was 59.6. But when they weighed it, it was 58 point something. Still, I did great. I made it to the finals. That's it. I'm famous. Woo, baby. Not really. No one's ever going to remember me. So, we get the... Where did I put the damn prop? We can make it plain like this, but look at all those holes in there. Man, we got places for in here, all those grooves. You know, the manufacturer is using the minimum amount, but make these extra little bends and turns for strength. And we can fill that up. Even this little... Why the phone always ring when I'm busy? Don't they know I got an on-air sign? Hung up on that call. Alright, I'm looking for this. That's not ready yet. So, you can make your basic mold, or... Uh-oh. Snap. Snap. You can fill it up. What's this gonna do, Bill? Well, this is gonna prevent the 2-part silicone from filling in every nook and cranny, because it will get everywhere. And then you notice most of the clay's in the middle and a little's in the back. Now Johnny Smoke, oh yeah, he was like 10 grams heavier in the back. But when I recasted the center, it wasn't 60 grams, it was 70 grams. But I think what I did is you can go in here and said, well, yeah, I want to chop out a little piece here and a little piece here. And so then re-pour the lead, and then you get more lead. See? Yeah. I could even fill up all the seats in here. That'd be way too heavy. So we're gonna go, see, because I did. And I said, nah, that's gonna be way too, there's a lot down here. This is all gonna be lead now. A lot down there. So, we're gonna do this one first. You can always get your end mill on your, rotary tool and burrow this out, or a regular drill, because this is going to be all lead. Make sure it's all level, something moved there. But what you want to do, if you're going to do this, put it back in the car. Let's see, yeah, it goes this way. And then to make sure you don't have too much, you put it all back together again, which you seen me take it apart. Now, if you can't get it back together, and you take it apart and you see all these lines in here, yeah, I got too much in there, but I think this is gonna be just right. Okay? Put that aside. You gotta have your box. My wife got me a bag of rubber bands. That's what colors they are. Box is too big. So I put this in here. I sealed all the corners. Let me show you what the box looks like, because 2 years ago I only had 16 views on the video, and evidently now everybody wants to know how you do that. Oh, damn it, watch my videos. Shit. Hang on. Here's a box. It's a 3-sided box. So you put one here, and then the other one goes in here. And then when you put the rubber bands in, they all tight. Don't put it all the way to the end. You gotta leave it a little short. And let me show you the seams here. This is kind of important. Now here's my 3-sided box. You got this side, and the bottom. This side comes on and off. It's not glued, it's not screwed. And this is the other one. It's in between. See how the seams are? So it gets squeezed this way. And then this gets squeezed this way. The box is too big, so I put this in the middle, and also it helps to keep this from going in too far. I know this burnt right here is the side that comes off, so that means this is the side that comes off. Alright, make sure when you get this sculpty clay, you put in about 3/8, enough to squish this in there. Okay? And hold it in place while you pour the silicone in. There's one of the two things: it's going to float or it's going to sink. Mostly it's going to float. Seal the seams. This sucker leaks. I could probably make a better box, but this is the, see, it's moved. So we make sure I put that sculpty clay in everywhere. Now we're going to put this, it can go either direction, but I'd prefer this direction. I'm going to center it. But that's not the one I'm using. I'm using this puppy here. Now, since it has the clay, I'm putting it in upside down. I normally put it in axles first, axle holder, upper rubbers, because they grab. But since that's sculpty clay and this is sculpty clay, I'm worried it's going to squish it out and lead's going to get everywhere. So we're going to put it in upside down. We're going to put it in as tight as we can. We want our flute to be on the side that's easiest to clean up. Here it was the back end. So right across here I cut it. The front was too difficult with the bumper. Now on this guy, the front's really cool. It's like the Mazda RX-7. Just get that half a circle, cut right in front of it. Oh, I could do the back, but it's kind of round. You know, a straight line. You're going to be using your flush cuts to get that off. So now I got to put that in there. Alright, so it's in there. I did not push on the sculpty clay. I pushed on the plastic only. And that's just to hold it in there so it don't fall out. Now, we got to make some alignment pins. And then we got to coat the whole thing with some Vaseline or any thin oil or mold release if you have mold release. Let me find a pen. Yeah, just want to make some holes in there. Yeah, this is smaller because I used a smaller mold. So I normally do 2 close together and 2 far apart, so it only goes together one way, and you'll never be confused. We're only going up to here, not even. There's a bump. Because this clay is not that deep. Now these I make farther apart. Put this over here. Now when you pour the mold in, everything you see, and that stuff's going to get everywhere. Let's give this another push. It ain't coming out. Make sure this is sealed. And I'm still going to wrap this in a plastic bag. Yeah, you see my bench over that way. I got a lot of it off the bench. It leaked overnight. Now, if you mix it right, it's between 3 and 4 hours, depending on the temperature. It'll cure into something like this. This is the perfect size. I don't know whatever happened to that piece of that box I had. All right, that's it. We'll pour it tomorrow. Pretty good. Later. Thanks for watching.